Oh my gosh. Hey, the Crazy Dre Podcast. That's amazing.
Welcome to the Crazy Dre Podcast Show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am back here, folks. Podcasting, vlogging, the whole bit. This is the Crazy Dre Podcast Show. Crazy Crockett, a.k.a. Andre's Podcast. Today's, folks, I have guests, an old friend of mine, Mr. Michigan Movie himself, from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We're just going to call him Ken. Ken, how have you been?
Doing pretty good. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about your movies, your time. Well, I guess we're just going to have people catch up with us about how we met at MC Sports,
Right.
an old sporting store that in Grand Rapids no longer exists for other reasons in the South. And then one year you decided, you know what? I'm getting sick of this stuff. I'm just going to start making movies. How did that take us from the time that you decided that you go and make movies?
Well, there was a contest on TV where you could submit a movie short.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked on a movie short, submitted it. Never heard anything back, but had so much fun doing it, I decided to keep on making movies.
And then let's say, but Trent is your sidekick.
Yeah, the first one we did, Trent was the main character, and I'm a hit and run victim.
Oh, I just saw that again.
Yeah, what is that, quandary?
Yeah.
Then he just drags me off, leaves me in a ditch, and bashes my head in or whatever.
Yeah. You know what's great about that movie is that there's two characters in that movie. Your daughter is in the movie.
Yep.
And the other girl. Who's the other girl?
Oh, that's Trent's daughter.
That's her?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Because it's so funny to watch that part of that movie. And you see his daughter and him look down and he's like, oh. And then he goes in his truck.
Yeah.
So it took you guys what? How long does it usually take you to make a movie like that?
I think that one took us just a few days. Because,
Okay.
it was a short. It had to meet a certain minute requirement for the contest.
Yeah.
But, it was just a few days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then from that movie, what was your next project?
The next one was Mr. Perfect, Michigan Made.
Yeah.
Went more to a crime drama kind of thing.
Yeah.
That one started off as a short, but then everybody liked it so much and they wanted to see more. I wrote more and turned it into like an hour.
Yeah.
Hour
Don't
flick.
you have two sections of that movie?
Yeah. I just kind of added on to the first section.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did.
And then the actresses, who's in all that movie?
Oh,
do you remember?
Man. We got Uaria Gray. And then Richard Raphael. Got McGuire in it. Stephanie's in it.
Wasn't those two girls the ones down the street? Ionia? And then they change into the outfit.
Oh, yeah, that's Uaria Gray. She came in from Detroit.
Yeah, remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
I remember that she brought her friend.
Yep.
Make sure that we weren't just creepy guys like, yeah, we just want to take a picture of you girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, they came from Detroit.
Yep.
And they're actually in that spot where the market is.
Yep.
And then they had to clean it up. We used that spot. And it was a good spot location underneath the bridge. Looked dirty, kind of greasy.
Yeah.
They cleaned it up, but that was one of my favorite spots to do a movie. So in that movie, tell us a little. I guess we may have a little spoiler report on it, but tell us what that movie was really about, Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect is about a teacher, and he is actually a serial killer. And he's, of course, doing what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the detectives trying to catch up with him. But, of course, the detectives don't even think he's back killing because he's had such a long hiatus.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of is the Grand River Killer back or no? So some of the detectives don't really agree so much with each other.
Okay. Speaking of the detective, or the character, the guy on the bike.
Brad.
He was He was the
Oh, he's the principal
he's
of
the
this.
prince.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the principal,
Yep.
and Trent's the killer.
Yep.
And you know what's funny about it, and what's great about that movie is that the principal has a bike and he's a biker looking kind of guy.
Yep.
And you just don't see that, which is different
Yeah.
because most guys have short hair, you know, and their ties, suit, the whole bit. And that was filmed in the old Ottawa.
Yeah, it was filmed in the teacher's parking lot at Ottawa Hills.
Yeah, and now it's City Hall. I think it's for all the smart artsy kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's at school. And then the other character, you guys did show the person that they supposedly killed, right? Isn't that in the same movie that you have to have the body there to make it
Oh, I
like
think in the one scene I just had like a sheet covering a body.
oh,
I
okay.
don't think I actually showed any
Okay. I thought
bodies. Just kind of like, yeah, the one was covered and taped off like a police scene,
mhm.
and then the other ones are just mentioned over the phone.
Okay. Okay. And then what was your favorite part about making that movie, and what was I mean, can you take us back to like when anything you remember that's kind of, oh yeah, it was very difficult or really easy or a lot
Uh,
of fun?
I mean, it was somewhat fun, but it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm working with volunteers.
Hmm.
Some people would say they would show up for a scene. They wouldn't show up. I'd have
Yeah.
to rewrite it.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes it was frustrating,
Uh-huh.
but yeah,
And then Brad came from what?
I think he came from Detroit.
He's from Detroit too.
Yeah, he's been in a few other films here in Michigan.
Yeah. And then what's the other movie? What's the movie that I was in again?
Oh, you were in this one.
Yeah.
You were the
I was the
you're
the drug addict.
Yeah, the tweaker.
The trigger and
Yeah.
Tracy.
Yeah.
And this was shot right by there's a cookie place now, but it's the same parking lot of Speakeasy. I know, no, the lounge, the hamburger spot. God, I'm going blank. No,
I know. I know we shot it during Art Prize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's actually in the behind the building of that. Hopcat owns it. The guy that owns Hopcat owns. I can't remember that restaurant. So it's an '80s restaurant. You remember that?
Yeah, we were just outside.
Yeah.
Just
Have you ever
outside
been in
of
there?
it. No, I don't think
It's
so.
good. Yeah, it's great.
No.
Thursdays, go there.
Thursdays.
If I can remember the name of the restaurant, good job, Grand Rapids. But I remember that part where I was laying in the snow and some guy comes up to us. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" "Oh, we're making a movie."
Oh yeah.
And then I was just like literally laying there. I think, oh yeah, I remember that part where you were had to beat me up.
Oh, that's
What's that movie that was?
that was what was that? Inherit the Earth
I think so.
or something like that. Yeah, you were like some sentry sent from a far off place to kind of check out the world, and it didn't go so well.
No, and I got my ass kicked by this guy. And then I think the guy saw that and he just wanted to make sure that this wasn't real. I'm like, no, just wait here.
Yeah, we filmed that on the coldest day of the year. Oh my god, it wrecked my camera. It started making all these odd clicking noises, so I had to get a new camera.
Oh, jeez. Dang, that's awful. That's awful. But I love that movie. I love the movie with Tracy in it because she kept telling me keep tweaking or because I'm not. I've never been on drugs besides alcohol and maybe a little marijuana. Get high, kids. Wait till you're at least 25 and your brain develops completely to do that. True story. It is. That's what I tell the kids now. It's funny. I can just talk to people like they're kids, but that movie was a lot of fun. She and Trent and you were at my old apartment,
Right,
in Wyoming, and she was doing drawing or something, or
yeah, she's Trent's wife.
Mm-hmm.
She's Mr. Perfect, his character's name is Paul Westfall. So she was Mrs. Westfall,
Mm-hmm.
and she was a children's book illustrator.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that was really fun. You had Kent, Trent in my bedroom waking up
Yep.
the whole bit. It was so weird. I should have charged you. Should have charged like $20. I'm poor. I'm just joking. It was a joke. Hey, so moving on, what's the other project that you guys did?
I did. Sometimes I think these thoughts. That's a little zombie short.
Oh
Seen
yeah.
that one? That one was all right.
Yeah.
Shooting that in the woods. That has Richard Raphael in it. Elizabeth.
Wasn't that at Perry Parkway Park
It's at.
in Wyoming?
It's a park way out on. Was it out in Dutton?
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's out in Dutton. I had it all. I had that location all scoped out. Had a cool little. It had a bridge going over a little creek.
Yeah.
And then when I go to shoot, they had ripped all that out. So I had to shoot in another part of the woods because I wanted the zombie to walk over the bridge, look at his reflection in the water. But they ripped it all out. So I went to another part to shoot. So it's kind of missing some of those little niceties.
Okay. What's the movie? And actually, I had picked up this movie that I just saw this again with zombie guts, guns, TV horror. What's it called? Hulivia Slow Burn.
Oh,
Remember that
yeah.
movie?
It's actually with that zombie short. It's the idea. It's around a schlock midnight horror TV show.
Oh,
So it has a hostess. Her name is Annalisa.
I like the part when she says, "You're a little bit crazy, and you're not a pussy," and then she says, "I wouldn't mind having him play with my cat," and then goes,
yeah,
that was pretty good.
kind of played around with that one a little bit.
Yeah.
That one was filmed. I didn't get as many headstones and stuff in the background as I wanted, but I wanted that to be more obvious that was shot in a graveyard. Might not come across, but then again, that's all right.
Yeah, but what's the rules about filming in a graveyard? I mean, you can't really literally do that, right?
I don't know.
The groundkeepers will start seeing that and they're like, hey, you guys gotta leave. You're disrespecting the dead or the people, the family members who are alive with graveyards.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I know that one thing. My dad was cremated without no tombstone.
Right. Yeah, you don't see anything in the background. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's nothing really there to see. We were kind of like off in a part where there wasn't much.
So if you're looking for my dad's graveyard, you're never gonna find it.
All right.
Sorry. Just wanting you guys to know out there. My dad did not exist. Apparently. No, that's why he did that.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't want to exist?
No, he didn't want people to go and like
visit.
And like, some people, my dad always got creeped out by going to cemeteries, and like some people love doing that, and they love to go and to visit their ancestors or their parents or their brothers and sisters and bring flowers and have that moment like they're like talking to them. My dad didn't want nothing to do that.
Oh, okay.
My dad says, I'm here and I'm here with you.
All right.
So I'm like, cool, great. I got his favorite drink too over there.
What was his favorite drink?
No, actually I don't. It's Canadian Mist. Disgusting. Oh. I do have Jameson though, by the way. Not that you guys need to know that, but I just want to let you guys know. So, moving on. What other movie did you want to talk about? You know what? Let's talk about that movie theater that we did, the Wealthy Theater. This is why Ken's stuff is on YouTube. Because movie theaters, to rent them out, are way too expensive. Well, yeah, they are. I mean, it's a whole theater.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. And the thing is, too, is since nobody knows me, nobody knows the movies, and nobody really shows up. It's usually just people that worked on the film or were in the film. Yeah. But yeah, I rented the theater, and we all had a good time watching it.
It was like fun. Yeah, that Wealthy Theater is probably my favorite.
Yeah, it's a nice theater.
Do you still go there to watch movies?
Every once in a great while.
You don't do that much more because you have to work on Tuesday
work
nights.
Second shift, so.
Yeah, it's a bummer. But look, folks, You guys got to go to Michigan Made Movies. What's it called?
Yeah, Michigan Made Movie House on YouTube. Yeah,
on YouTube. Regardless of what you guys do, keep trying, keep working. Any other movies you want to chit chat about? Any experiences about or advice you want to give people who are thinking about making movies just for fun, kicks?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make your movie for fun or kicks. Go ahead, give it a shot. Why not?
And then any suggestions about YouTubing, blogging, or anything like that?
No, I'm still kind of learning YouTube stuff. So yeah, basically I just upload the videos, but there's so much more to do that I got to really figure out how to get more views. And
I can tell you advice. I can give you a little short advice that I'm learning myself is make shorts. Like make them like a minute long.
Yeah.
And then keep doing that multiple times a day or multiple times a week. And then eventually the algorithm will catch on to it. And it's actually kind of helping me out. And
good.
Top of it, YouTube will promote your movie if you pay for it.
Oh, okay.
I pay like $2 for certain stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like double. There's times where I have enough main stories about baseball or something. That's the topic of the story of the week, of the day, the time. Especially, let's say the Yankees using a torpedo bats. And long story short, the part of the power of the bat, where the hitter is always swinging, not always towards the end of the bat, where you're supposed to swing like everyone else does. Every batter has their own way of swinging, and a lot of times they hit the ball where it's the weakest part of the bat. So they're changing that with the bats, which is illegal, in my opinion, but it's working for other players. So what I did, I made it short. I'm on the film or the podcast that I did. My podcast is about 18 minutes long. My vlog is about 18 minutes long. Yeah. But I put that section in there. And that section, people just kept watching it, watching it because I just kind of made fun of the Yankees players and how much they need to cheat. So I got a Philadelphia hat, which really doesn't make sense because I'm a Tiger fan, but I have all these hats now.
Yeah, nice collection of hats.
I need like 3 more baseball hats. And I have a full collection. So are you planning on making any more movies anytime soon? You going to write? Are you still writing or anything?
Yeah, like still working on Hell's Bridge.
Oh yeah, what happened to that project?
That was kind of put to the side just for a little bit to pursue another film, but then hopefully we'll be back on Hell's Bridge soon. When I'm not exactly sure, but hopefully soon.
Is your son in that movie?
Hell's Bridge? Oh, those little shorts that I put up for promotion. He's like in the background holding the boom mic.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, he does participate. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So that's good, folks. I think we're done. Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I think that was pretty good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ken. You can watch Michigan movies.
Yep.
On YouTube, you can ask him to rent out a movie theater, but you have to pay for him to be there.
No.
Because he won't pay for himself just to be there with you. That's not a money, but a little moment.
Yeah.
Unless his movies make it huge, and then they'll be making him. Well, they're like Celebration Cinema will ask him to participate, and you have to ask him how much it is. How much is your price charge for showing up to a movie? Like $500?
No.
A spot?
No.
Like I'm a celebrity now. And is Trent coming? Speaking of Trent, is Trent coming back in any time movies?
I wanted Trent to be in the zombie flick, but he wasn't able to do it. I haven't really. Let's see. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't bother me at all.
No,
but I haven't really spoken to him much or anything like that. So.
Am I going to be in any movies again?
Probably. Yeah, I wanted you to be a zombie.
Well,
and you didn't want to be a zombie.
Well, now
you've been a great zombie. You could have shot the one dude.
Oh yeah, remember that? Yeah. Oh yeah, and Linnell was in that movie too.
Yeah, she was another zombie.
That was a good little flick. She killed both those guys who were poachers. Zombies are poachers. What I like about it, that part of that movie, speaking of, is that part where they start taking pictures of each other.
Oh,
and then the music was it? Who's that? Was it Mozart? And it's not Mozart. It's not Beethoven. It's
is it Brahms?
It's a classical thing that everyone uses to illustrate something that's really elegant and neat. But that was not an elegant moment to kill a zombie. But it was great.
Yeah,
that was probably one of my favorite flicks.
But it's a nice. What is it, like 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes short.
10 minutes. So, folks, you guys got to go out there and make movies. Have this guy make movies with you. Have this guy be in a movie. You can drag him on the street if you want to. He's done it before. He'll do it again. And I'll be your tweaker. Look at me. I really am halfway there.
Got $1?
Got $1? Do I have $1? Do you have $1? I need $1 from you. Subscribe. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Apple, Spotify, anywhere you can download the podcast, rss.com. Thank you for being my participant or distributing on my podcast out there. I'd like to thank my 2 cameras. StreamYard is what I'm using. And I'm also using another camera, which I have no idea how I'm going to put it together. All right, folks. Peace, love. Ken, thank you again. Yep. And we're out of here.